How did you feel in that space as a pansexual?
I think I even asked at first, I was like, will I be welcome in this space? Because, you know, I'm not a lesbian. I've been in one same-sex relationship. And so I was like, am I really going to be welcome in this space? Because am I gay enough? You know? Am I queer enough for this space?
Is there a reason you don't seek out gay or queer spaces?
I'm not avoiding it. Yeah.
Is it hard to find?
It's hard to find, yeah. Mostly, I just meet like gay people through the apps. That's really handy.
How would you describe your sexuality?
I think it's a little complicated. I publicly identify as bisexual, but internally I identify as pansexual, and I do that because I feel like it's easier for people to understand bisexuality than it is for pansexuality, which in itself is problematic. And I feel like there definitely is a lot of, you know, bi and panphobia with lesbians specifically, because they're like, how could you betray us? Like, how could you possibly sleep with a man? Like, I don't want somebody that's been with a man to be with me because they are so, like, I've experienced a lot of that where women are like, I can't be with you because you've been with a man before.
There's a lot of bi people that cheat with, it's really bad. But
The opposite.
Yeah, they cheat with the opposite gender.
And people that we've talked to, you know, they've said like, oh, the queer community for the youth have been, you know, they've been moving on to online spaces, so you're not really you're not finding that in physical spaces like a gay bar, a lesbian bar, or even clubs for that kind of stuff.
As to why lesbian bars are closing, so one of them is like the internet and the fact that like a lot of people are meeting partners online now. Another one is gentrification, which is more specific to lesbian bars and not just queer spaces in general, because a lot of lesbians are kind of being gentrified out of gay neighborhoods, and they're being more dominated by white gay men. And then there's other theories like that lesbian spaces now tend to be pretty bi and transphobic, and so bi people and trans people are being like, no, I'm not gonna pay to be in your space when I know that you don't appreciate or that you don't validate my identity.
Why did he identify as bi and not pan? And he told me it was because that word just isn't used here. I thought, well, yeah, it's not really used anywhere, and that's the entire issue. And that's really why I wanted to do this documentary, this following me around these different experiences on the internet and in person, is to kind of see what kind of knowledge is out there, how accessible it is to people, and how other people feel about this. I am more than an umbrella term. There is a plurality to everyone, and that should be allowed to be explored. It shouldn't be limited. But I'm tired of being at them. I just want to be me.